Hey YouTubers, Starfire here. Um, so it's just me. Still, Raven and I are trying to work something out where we can do like Zooms that we record and upload to YouTube so that we can still do reviews together, because it's going to be a while probably before we can do them in person. So for right now, it's still going to be me. And I'm going to do last week's Supergirl episode. So it is season 6, episode 11, Nixie in the Middle. So this was a fun episode. Not fun, but I mean, it had some fun things about it. Thomas Lennon is just really funny and as Mixie, and I like him, so that was fun. And just like Lena going back to her home, her birthplace, and finding out all of this stuff about her mother and everything, and that she has this magic and she has this ability. And for Lena, everything is about what she can see and science, looking at the science behind it and things like that. And so magic to her is not really concrete enough. So this is going to be an interesting thing, this development, that she has this ability like her mom, to see how she handles that and how she uses it. So I'm interested to see how that's going to play out. In terms of Nixley, I mean, she's going to try to find the totems. And, the team has to get them before she does. So hopefully they can. And, when Nia told Kara about the fact that she had let her escape, Kara's reaction was not surprising. Like, I figured Kara would be understanding about it because, she's made similar mistakes and she's not going to be like super angry about it. She's going to try to understand, and be supportive. So I'm glad that they're like taking that and they're working together and everything. So I just really want to see Nia and Rainey together again because I love them. And yeah, just the fact that he was singing that song, like, changing the words to "I will survive." That was funny. Yeah. So, and Nixley, like Kara said, because she's always trying to make things better. And she doesn't want to handle things with violence. And so she didn't want to have to do that to Nixley. And she was trying, sorry, to remind her that, imps don't kill. And, you're angry and you have every right to be angry, but you don't need to be taking this out on him, and then, when they were trying to stop her, he's like, no, it's okay, I got this, stronger together. So does that mean that they're like combined now? No, they're not combined, but she has him inside the crystal. And now she's looking for the rest of the totems. What is it with totems? Like Legends of Tomorrow, there was totems, and now there's totems on Supergirl. So, yeah, I wonder if Lita, now that she knows that she possesses these abilities, if she will work with them to defeat her. Like, I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I'm excited to know. And I'm glad that Andrea was able to get through to Lena about her mom and that history, and that like, she helped her to go and search for this other woman who was friends with her mom, and that other woman's and Peggy's mom. And so, you know, Andrea is still looking out for her. And, you know, we're seeing that a lot more. Just in general. Like, Supergirl is very much about family and friends and, you know, being a team and, you know, working stuff out like that together. And yeah. And that's a big part of what makes the show special. So, yeah. Like, this is almost feeling like Charmed, because it was like 3 women, they were in a coven, they had magic. I don't know. It's just yeah. And then Mixie is literally like Q from Star Trek, because he can snap his fingers, he can use all this magic, he can do whatever he wants, not really realizing the consequences of what he's doing. And that's like Q in a nutshell. He's omnipotent, he can like snap and like be anywhere or take people anywhere or like change the outcome of something. Like, Mixie's not exactly like that, but he's similar in a lot of ways. And I just found that like really interesting, kind of that parallel of that. And just what he said about consequences and everything, and like having that privilege with magic and not really like realizing the consequences behind it. You know, because as we all know, magic always comes with a price. So, yeah. That's why I'm also interested to see how Lena's going to go about this new found revelation with magic and her abilities and powers, because magic is not something to be toyed with, especially because of what happened with the women that were in the coven, you know, that her mother was a part of, and like what happened to Margaret's husband. So, you know, it's the magic got away from them, and they didn't mean for him to get killed by the fire, but he did. And so that's why, if you like, even if you have have control of your magic, of your powers, like, things can still go wrong. And it's also about how you use it. If you use it in a good way, then the outcome will be better. If you use it for bad, because you are angry and you're trying to get revenge, or, you know, whatever the case may be, like, there's going to be a lot more consequences that are going to happen. So, you know, because Lena is so like science-based and like needs to see it and like doesn't really believe in magic and stuff, it's really going to be interesting how she decides to go about handling these powers and this magic that she has found out that she has. So, yeah. Next week is going to be about Kelly being Guardian, and I'm so excited. Like, the suit looks amazing, and I've been waiting for this episode since I saw the pictures for her in this suit. Like, I'm so excited to see it tonight. So, yeah, it's weird to say tonight because, I'm doing last week's episode and it's not next week's, it's this week's, which is tonight. But anyway, I'm excited to see her as Guardian officially in her uniform and the helmet and everything. Like, it's going to be so good. And she's going to help with Nixley too. Help the team with them. Just stopping her from destroying things and using her magic for bad. So, yeah, it's going to be really cool to see. You probably won't have the review for tonight's episode until like Friday, maybe Wednesday. You'll probably have it tomorrow if I get a chance to watch it. Otherwise, it will probably be Friday. But yeah. So, because I don't know if I'll have a chance to watch it tonight. I'll try, but yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say. And I thought this was a good episode. I enjoyed it a lot. Give me your thoughts about stuff, about like what Lena learned about herself and her family, like about Nixley, any of it. Like, just give me your thoughts. I want to know what you're thinking. So tell me down in the comments. All right. Well, I guess that's it. So, until next time, love yourself and be happy.